Hey guys, and happy Friday. So for today, I am going to be doing a Kirkland dupe, and I absolutely love this one. So I'm going to go ahead and let you know what I'm going to be using. And actually, I'm just going to start by painting these beads. These are, I think they're like an inch and a half or something like that. They're the bigger ones, and I got these off of Amazon or from like a thrift store or something. Then I'm just going to go ahead, take the Waverly chalk paint and ink, which is just the black, and I'm going to give them one quick coat. And I'm not going to show you me painting all four of them, but I will just show you me painting the one and showing you that I do get like the inside of the top of the bead, just so that when I put it, attach it to my project, you'll be able to, see the black and you won't see the brown on the inside. But yeah, I just went ahead and made sure that I covered the whole thing. And these paint really, really easily. And this chalk paint, doesn't require more than one coat, at least not on these beads. And it works really well. So, I mean, obviously you can spray paint them. You can use acrylic paint. You can use a marker. I mean, whatever you want to use, you can go ahead and do that. But I'm just using this paint, and I use the tip of another paintbrush to kind of hold the beads when I paint them. So I went ahead, painted all four of them. I'm going to set those aside to dry. And then I have these stakes. They're left over from some Dollar Tree, probably like the solar lights. And I probably use them for something else. And I keep everything. So, so I had these four. Went ahead and just took like the stake part out of them. And what I'm going to do is use some Gorilla super glue and just attach two of them together and then attach the other two together so that I can get a longer like tube. Now, if you don't want to do this, you can use like some thicker dowel rods that you can find either at like Michael's or Menards or anything like that. You can use those and just cut them down to size. But this is what I had, and I kind of wanted to keep the cost down as much as possible. So I went ahead and used those, but obviously you can use, anything you have on hand. Now these are not stir sticks, but they're the same size as stir sticks. So I just cut them down so that they are the same length as the two little pieces of plastic, whatever they are, the stakes, that they're the same length as those. And I sanded them down. Did this, beforehand, just so you wouldn't have to watch me doing all that. Then I have these regular dowel rods that I got probably from the Dollar Tree. And then I have these three wood frames. These are from Michael's and they were 99 cents. So I went ahead and grabbed three of those. If you can't find those, or if you have like regular picture frames on hand, that would work too. Maybe, but something that's wood or something that you can like either screw something into or that's going to glue really well. I like these frames. Those would have worked too, but they were just a little bit too small. Then I have these push pins that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I actually just found them again. I hadn't seen them in a while, but I like them because they have the little hook on them. So you can use that, or you can just use a regular hook, either way. And then I'm using these cup hooks. You can also use like book rings or, anything like that. Then I have two of the like broomstick handles that they sell separately at the Dollar Tree now. And I drilled some holes that are the size of the dowel rods. I could not get the sticker off of it, like the sticky part of it. So I'm just going to have to either spray paint over that or get some Goo Gone and use that. Then with some washi tape, I just marked where I was going to put the picture frames just so I wouldn't have to measure that out later. So the next thing that I'm going to do is move to my floor because this is too big for my little work table. So I just went ahead, moved the stuff onto the floor. And then I took the dowel rod and put it inside of the makeshift little tube there. And I'm going to go ahead and start by inserting the dowel rod into the hole that I drilled in the broomstick handle. Now, like I said, you can use, and if you want this to be really sturdy, I would suggest using like the wooden dowels. Like I said, you can get them at Menards. They're like $3. Then you can just kind of cut them down to size. So you'd end up spending a few dollars more, but it would be a lot more sturdy than this. Now, this came out really sturdy, and that's why I put I made the holes in here just so I can give it a little bit more stability and rather than just gluing everything in. So once I got those in on one side of the broomstick there, I went ahead and just made sure everything was kind of secure in there. And then I'm just going to go ahead and move on to the next step. But first, I'm going to tell you about the collaboration that I'm a part of. It is hosted by Brandy over at the DIY Struggle. My goodness, this woman is amazing. She is so talented and she's hilarious. And I'm so honored that she invited me to join this collaboration along with all these other incredibly talented ladies. And there is a giveaway associated with this, and this is going to be happening every Friday of the month of November. This giveaway is the Kirklands one, and the winner will be chosen on November 10th. So just stay tuned for that. And the way to be entered is you have to go to everyone's video and answer the question or comment, whatever it is that they ask you to comment. And I am going to ask you, what is your favorite Thanksgiving dish? So be sure to comment down below to be entered into the giveaway what your favorite Thanksgiving dish is. Now, the next thing that I'm going to do is I am going to use some hot glue. Now, if you've ever worked with like metal or anything, these little broomstick handles are made of like aluminum, very, very thin metal, but nonetheless, they are metal. So, it doesn't glue that well. It'll glue, then it'll just kind of crack off. And it was break time. My son wanted to see how this little Simon toy works. So he's always with me, always next to me. And well, here we go. Anyway, so again, I'm just going to go ahead and glue all the wood pieces on there and just trying to make sure that they're where I want them to be. And then I am going to come through afterwards and reinforce it with some super glue, but I just wanted to get everything in place and kind of just use the hot glue in case I did have to move them or do anything like that. So here I am using the super glue just to make sure everything stays in place. And I love this. It's gel. It's super glue, Gorilla Glue super glue gel. And I love that it's thicker, but it gives you just a couple extra seconds to like move things around if you need to. And then what I'm going to do is do the same thing on the other side with the other broomstick. I'm not going to show you that because I already did it, but I stuck the dowel rods into the holes and glued all the wood pieces onto that broomstick as well. So then the next thing I'm going to do is get the picture frames ready. Now, I don't have any pictures to put in here, and I was going to stain the picture frames, but I wasn't sure what room this is going to go into or if I'm going to be giving it away. So until I know that, I'm not going to stain the wood. I may just leave it, the natural wood. It all matches, so it works for me, but I may stain it. Now, if you want, you can measure this. I kind of just, fly by the seat of my pants and I don't really measure a whole lot, which, can be a downfall at times, but it is what it is. I'm just going to go ahead and put the cup hooks into the quote unquote middle of the wood frame here. And I do that to all three of them. And then I just make sure that they are parallel with with the frame so that when they hang flat. All right, so I did that to all three of the frames. And then the next thing that I'm going to do is put the little hooks on I'm going to turn it around so that the front side is facing me. And then I'm going to use the little push pin hooks. And obviously, whatever you're using, this is what you're going to, put on here. And I'm just going to take those and put one on the top three. I'm going to call them rungs, even though I don't think that's what they are. They're just, wood slats. But I'm going to go ahead, find the quote unquote middle of the little wood piece there. And I'm just going to push them on in there. It took a little bit of force, but they weren't too hard to get in there. So I just went ahead and pushed those in there. Now, like I said, I did that to the top three because those are the only ones that you're going to have to put frames on. Or if you want to put them on all four and add another one to the bottom, obviously you could do that, and then you have an extra place for a frame. But I don't think you would be able to use like a big frame or like the regular size frame because there's not enough space down there. Now, the next thing that I'm going to do is take my beads, add some hot glue, and just stick those to the ends of each side of the broom handle. So on each end. So you're going to need four of them, one on each end, obviously. And those, that stuck really well. I didn't reinforce it with any super glue or anything like that because those stuck for some reason. They stuck pretty well. Now, another thing you can do is you can kind of sand down the little top coat of paint just to kind of roughen it up and get that surface, prepped for the hot glue. That will help keep it in place. But that's it. That's all I did with this, and it's sturdy. I mean, for being, broomsticks and hot glued on there, it's really sturdy and it's lightweight, so it's not going to take, a whole lot of. And I always forget to add my hanging like hook or whatever I'm going to use to hang it on. Don't forget that. I always, for some reason, always forget that. But you would just put it on the top rung, maybe put one on each end. That way, it's sturdy and it'll stay even. Of course, I didn't do that. And I'm not kidding when I say I always forget. And I try to tell myself, don't forget to do it. And I had it sitting right on the table and I didn't grab it. So don't be like me. Make sure you put those on. And guys, that's it. That's all you have to do. And I love this. I think it looks pretty close to the Kirkland one. So this is what it looks like all done. And again, I didn't have any pictures to put in the frames yet, but this is what it looks like. And I'm really happy with the way that it turned out. And I'm so happy that Brandy invited me. Thank you so much for inviting me to this collaboration. And don't forget to check out the playlist and comment on everyone's video to be included in the giveaway. And that is it, guys. And until next time, be blessed and be the reason someone smiles. Bye.